What is up, YouTube Chaz here, and Happy New Year! Today I'm here with
Firat Karatas?
Firat Karatas. So, you went first place once again in Winterthur Locals.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, the very first Locals in Winterthur this year.
True.
And what did you play and how did you perform?
um, I played Spright with pistols, obviously, you need that, and a spice engine, that engine more like a deck that you will see. The strategy somehow works, so let's get into it.
Yeah, let's go.
So, well, first let's start with the Spright engine or deck, and it's pretty standard.
Yep.
Nothing very special, just very good. 3 offs, starters, smashes, two. Some play the trap, double cross, but I'm not a fan of it because, yeah, usually I lose all of my die rolls, so it's not good to have a trap that does nothing going second. So that's why I didn't play it. Then that's it for the sprites. Then to the pistols, I mean, you need them because, yeah, tier still very strong. And yeah, I know it's weird that you see Saronir here, but I want to see more names, because I really want to stop tier because they do just too much. We have to stop that. Then some staples like 2 talents, 3 imperms because I love this hand trap because always imperm kit colors and they usually don't have a follow up, and if they have the extender with Sharon, you have your pistols. And if they still mill amazing and do a huge board, I mean, you would have lost anyway. And talents, not 3 because it's hard on per turn. I just want to see it twice. If I want to see it, then only twice. Because if they crime me, then I can use the other one. But yeah. Then, yeah, now to the other strategy that I mix up with this deck. And yeah, it's,
Yo!
it's very weird and strange. I know you're asking yourself, what the am I playing here? Um, it somehow worked. This I don't have it right here. It's the level 1 of them, the Winged Beast,
Yeah,
Philo. I don't have it here right now, so yeah, maybe you will edit it and yeah.
yeah.
And the spells are here. Yeah, why play them? What's good about them? And how did I came to it? It just happened randomly. I loved this deck back then. I really liked the strategy of it, but they lost. They weren't really that strong because they lose if you interrupt a normal summon. But then new support got out, the quick spell.
Yeah.
It's almost like E-Tele. You can just tribute any monster, not just for hire. That
Yeah.
means you can also tribute your sprites or pistols, and then special summon any for hire that is 1 level higher or lower with a different type. But you can only attack with 4 hires, but I mean, turn 1, whatever. Yeah, and the cool thing is you can tribute any sprite to special summon Beat, because he's the Stratos in your deck. He is really good, amazing. And the cool part is the new support, because I mean, this wasn't searchable back then, but now we got him. And this card, I don't want to overhype it too much. I don't want to call it broken, but it's really insane. It's very good because if it gets summoned, normal or special summon, whatever, you can search any spell trap of the archetype. And the good ones are, as I said, the E-Tele like, and that's Monster Reborn, just in defense. It's, I mean, you can search it, search with Monster Reborn. And the second effect is in the graveyard. Quick effect, I don't know why, but it's a quick effect. During the main phase, you can banish it, target any card of the archetype, add it back to your hand. If it was a monster, you can special summon it back. I mean, that's
Crazy.
insane because he alone is 1 card full sprite combo. I know it sounds weird because it's like back then when Ronin was still legal with Swap Frog, normal summon Swap Frog, and you had the full combo. I will show it after that. And the cool thing is, it's level 2. So there's a synergy with the sprites. So you have your level 2, that's basically a 1 card combo, and you can special it off of a gigantic sprite. So you always get to this engine. And there's not only gigantic Spright special summons from the deck, there's another card. I will show it after soon. And yeah, let's get to the other cards, what they do. This one special summons one from the hand, except of itself. And if another gets special summoned, you can add back any monster for high from the grave to your hand, so it recycles. But it's important because this two is a 2-card combo, full board, and this two. So yeah, that's why I played 2. I didn't play 3 because it's dark, and add back isn't really that great because of the Ishizu cards. But at least you won't get interrupted by business. I mean, this is earth if you want to add back. Here's earth if you want to add back. You got water, wind. This is also wind. Yeah. Then to the other small ones, beat, as I said, Stratos. He also summons one from the hand, but he adds any monster from the deck to your hand. So yeah, very good. And then I played this small two because they also level 2 and they are interruptions because this pops destroys any face-up card from your opponent, and this destroys face-down a set card from your opponent. So the cool thing is you can out floodgates, or just if you want to bait his back row. So I like this too, especially Dompa because yeah, out the floodgate. I mean, effect special summon him, and then or anyone else, and then yeah, just destroy it. And then next two, and they're wind, so that's cool. So you can special summon them even under barrier statue. So yeah. Then yeah, that's the level 1 Philo. They all special summon from the hand. If they're on the field, they have all the same effect. And if another gets special summoned, she reborns one. Target one in the graveyard, special summon in defense. I know with a lot of business running around, it isn't that great. That's why I played it 1. But you have a lot of earth and water, wind, so it doesn't really matter. Then the big ones, they don't special summon, but they have very cool effects if they get special summons. Her, if she gets special summons, you gain 500 life points for every other 4 higher card monster. That means, yeah, you have something if time is up and you need the life points.
Yo.
Yeah, searchable, yeah. And the cool thing is she's a spell trap negate. Not only card, but also effect. That means you can negate, I don't know, if they milk Solix, Scream, or if they want to Parallel Rhino destroy, you can negate it. So yeah, very cool. And he's a monster negate. They only negate activation and destroy. That's yeah. They have their advantage and disadvantage because I negated always the Sharon because she's the extender and it doesn't get destroyed, so it's cool. So he doesn't get the effective fusion summon. And if he gets special summon, that's a very cool, insane effect. He's basically prosperity from Wish. If he gets special summoned, you can
Excavate.
yeah, exactly. Activate your top cards of the amount of the other 4 higher monsters that you control, and add one of them to your hand and shuffle back the rest, without any other restrictions. No restrictions at all. So the cool thing is, I always special summon him if I have like 2 or 3 other 4 high monsters. That means yeah, prosperity. I activate my top 3 cards, add a Bistil, add Imperm, add Extender, Spright, whatever. It's very cool.
Crazy.
And yeah, and that's why it somehow worked.
Yeah.
Because you have the level 2, he searches your good spells, as I explained, Monster Reborn, E-Tally basically. He's a 1-card combo. You have your own Stratos in your deck that searches all the good cards. You have, yeah, for, I don't know, if you want to grind, he adds everything back. He also adds everything back or special summons it back. So I never had any problem for the grind game. Then destroy floodgates, back row decks, then reborn, spell trap negate, monster negate. It's amazing. I don't know why, but it worked. And I went undefeated. I won everything. I won like half of my die rolls, 50-50. So it also depends on the die roll, basically. I mean, yeah, it could be, but maybe, I don't know. I'm really impressed by this deck. Somehow it worked, and yeah, I'm glad it worked because
you were about to delete your deck profile for that one before you played it, right?
Yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, it was just for fun basically because I like this deck, and I was like, why not? And I didn't really think it will I mean, that it would perform that amazing, but it did. So yeah.
Crazy.
Then let's go to the extra deck. Evermax, because Elf IP, and you have a lot of small monsters with the 4 hires, with the pops and everything, and he protects them, everyone. And Tier has a lot of struggle to get rid of it, untoggle, not destroy, because of IP, they can destroy it. And that's a very cool card. I love this card. Folgo needs just any 3 monsters with different types. It's almost like Curious, almost like it. You can just use a Pistol, a Spright, or 2 4 hires, whatever. Or if you had Dark, stole his Pistol, Magnum effect, special any Spright, or normal summon any 4 hire, go into this. He special summons just like Giant, any 4 hire from your deck, just anyone. And the other effect is, I don't know why. The other effect is if a card gets destroyed by your that your opponent controls by battle or card effect, you can draw 1 card. If you have 3 4 hire with different names, you draw 3 cards instead. So yeah, I mean it's like Fountain. It's like I mean
Fountain. Let's
yeah,
go.
Pot of Greed Premium. I mean I don't know. It was amazing because if you needed a 4 hire, especially one that you really needed, just go into this effect, special some. I don't know if you needed. I mean, you can special this off of Gigantic, Beat, or the level 1 to Reborn, or if you needed the big one, the Prosperity, Monster Negate, or for time, if you needed life points, so he doesn't ATK you for ways. And then the other links are the Codebreaker. Yeah, don't read the effect, it's just because he's a 23 beatdown for Bagushka. Yeah, it's just because of that. Yeah, I know I play Donner because people would say, why not just use Donner? Because he gets rid of it. And that's still a body that I have here. So I can just use it for Gigantic and start my combo. Or it's a Warrior, so I can use it for Folgo. That's why I wanted to play it, but they didn't really summon a lot of Bagushka against me. So yeah, didn't really need it, but yeah, just have it. Dark, obviously, especially cool with Folgo. Then Donner, yeah, everyone knows the first effect, target 1 4-high monster you control, 1 monster your opponent controls, destroy it. But the second effect is what really makes it great. You can tribute any monster, special summon any 4-higher with a different type, obviously, from your grave or hand. If you tributed a link monster, so you can tribute itself, you can special summon 2 of them. So if I had, yeah, let's say I had Rex searched the quick spell and had a pistol. I activated this, tribute this, special summon Beat because it's a warrior level 3 different. And then with the pistol and Beat, I went into Donner, used the second effect. First, obviously special summon Beat, and then Rex. And then Beat triggers and searches you like, I don't know, whatever you want, but I usually searched, you can use search Raphael, and then effect special summon it because you didn't use it effect, and then you have Prosperity for 2. I mean, and if you still have your Gigantic, play, you can go for Elf Reborn, Overlay, Gigantic, effect, full Sprite combo, and he banish, add back anything from your graveyard. So yeah, very cool synergy. Then the other links that I played, obviously Elf 3. I mean, Elf is just too good. Why not? Especially the targeting protection. I always try to end on Elf and IP. If I didn't already summon Folgo, it depends on my matchup, but I try to go for Folgo. If I use Red, Carrot, whatever, already use their effects, and Raphael. IP, use them 3, and not this, just the other sprites. Summon Folgo under Elf, so it's protected. Special summon one of your small 4-hires, like Dompa. And the cool thing is Rex is a quick effect, so you can banish it, reborn this because you already used it, reborn it, and then chain block, chain 1, chain 2, destroy one card of it, effect prosperity for 2, and after you destroy this card, you can draw 3 cards. So
Yo.
it's, I don't know, it's so stupid. So you don't just draw cards, you also prosperity. So you can look at your cards, activate, and just add them to your decks, to your hand. So hand traps were insane, like beasts. So I always got to my beast engine. So Spright, so Tiramats had a rough matchup against me. I don't know why, but they did. And Sprint, because I didn't really summon it, I didn't need it. It was just for, if I really needed Rex in my grave, I went for this. And also the bounce effect can be good, because yeah, summon this, Foolish Rex, summon any Xyz, and then you can bounce a card, but yeah. No, that doesn't work, sorry. Don't send Rex, sorry. You can only use one of these effects.
Oh, okay.
My bad, yeah. Then Almirage, because of the one card combo with Rex, I will show it right now. Where is Rex? Here.
Oh, yeah.
So you normal summon this, and then the effect adds you the Monster Reborn. Watch out, it's just special summon defense, so you can't reborn Folgo or Donner, but Rex can. Rex can reborn your links. So cool to know. So then link it off because it's a normal summon monster with 1000 or less attack for Almirage. Reborn Rex. Go for Elf. Elf target reborn. Overlay. Where's Gigantic? Here, Gigantic. Gigantic effect. Detach. Special summon blue. And yeah, you know the Spright combos. I don't have to explain it. Blue search. And the cool thing is you can activate Rex, add back the Monster Reborn, so you have it back in your hand. So you didn't make any minus. So you went plus, full combo, just with this.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, crazy. 2 Gigantics. You don't need more, don't need less. Just 2 was good. And Gym Buster. My end board, I tried to, if I had like 2 darks, like blue and jet, summon Gym Buster. The cool thing is it burns for 500, but you can play any other rank 2. I don't know, I liked it because of the burn also, but you can play that Soul Sweeper, what's called, or I don't know what you like.
You mean only been in Maro, or?
Yeah, exactly, yeah, like that. I rank 2 that you like, yeah. So that was for the deck. Main deck 41. It was 40, but I added Souvenir because I wanted to see more pistols, and I didn't really know what to cut. So I mean, 41 doesn't make a really big that difference with the consistency, I think.
Yeah.
And then let's go for the side deck. The side deck, I played Pancake Drops. Just need a one-off, and he's a very good one-off for go second, because you beat over anything, effect, pop anything from them. Didn't really come up a lot, but you can change for anything else. Shifter, you can play under Shifter. I mean, it's Spright, and you don't really lose a lot if for your full hires, because I mean, just let them on the field, just special some with beat and everything, and yeah. Nemesis of tier. Then Red Resonator, because very cool to gain life points. It was, I mean, yeah, I played the big one from 4 higher that also lets me gain life points, but it is much easier to go for Gigantic Spright in this deck than for Folgo. But I just wanted a backup, you know. So that's why Red Resonator, Change of Heart, need a one-off. Not only cool to bait any negate or something, but also steal their monster. If they have any negate or disruption, use it. And after that, it's a type that you don't have. I mean, let's say Elements, steal the, I don't know, Kaleido Heart. It's a Fiend, use it for Folgo, full combo.
Nice.
Then 3 Dark Rulers, because like Barry Statue or I don't know, Draco Slayers or anything that makes a big board with much negates. Don't use Droplet because you need your cards. And then Lightning Storm for back row decks, and evenly also for back row decks, and some maybe, I don't know, I didn't really decide it for combo decks, but yeah, just for back row decks because they're still there. There are still floodgates that you have to watch out. But the cool thing is, You can still play under TCGLIGA easily, because if you normal, I mean, for highs they're all different types, so you don't really care, and you can just go for Dompa, the little one. Oh, not this one. Oh, Dompa, destroy it, or for Jet, search Smashers, banish it. On the Rivalry, just do Spright combo on the Rivalry. You can search Smashers, out it. Gozen, Spright. I mean, you don't really care about the flat because it's only just skill drain. But even on the skill drain, you have Pistas, so you have big bodies. So yeah, that was it for my deck. I hope you liked it. And yeah, I don't know if is it better than any other Spright variant. I don't know. Could be. Let's hope so. But yeah, I'm good. That's it.
Crazy, dude, crazy. Fur highs, well, that's something else. Firat, thank you so much for the deck profile.
Thank you for having me.
Congrats again, that's a crazy performance with this deck.
Yeah.
Genius idea.
Yeah, thank you very much. Have a shoutouts. Shoutouts to Chaz, great guy. Gave me his Sprite engine, borrowed it from me. Subscribe. And shoutouts to Card Market, Team Jim. And also shoutouts to TCGLIGA Winterthur, best liga ever.
Let's go. Nice, nice. So, Firat, thank you so much again.
Thanks.
And have a nice evening.
You too. Bye.